It all comes down to the final day of the season. Manchester City could be just 2 hours away from lifting the Premier League trophy after one of the most exciting seasons in living memory. The final hurdle standing in their way is a game against West Ham United, with a draw enough to give City their 4th league title. After rivals Liverpool slipped up this past Monday against Crystal Palace and City won their final game in hand against Aston Villa, they topped the table with a 2-point advantage and a far superior goal difference. Opponents West Ham have little to play for, bar pride and league position, but don't expect them to roll over for Manuel Pellegrini's side. Manchester City names Sergio Aguero in the starting lineup as he returns from a groin injury. It would simply not be a crucial final day without him. He replaces James Milner as David Silva starts on the right of the midfield in the only change in personnel from Wednesday's game. West Ham also make just the one change from their last match, with Joey O'Brien in for Demel. Ex-Liverpool players Andy Carroll and Stuart Downing could do their bit to keep their former club in title contention. Marco Borriello is the only injury absentee for Sam Allardyce's side. Almost got it back from Silva. Yaya Toure! Setting up the shot closed down by Stephen Nolan. Opportunity still on for Manchester City. Zabaleta to the back post, where it's met by David Silva, who could not keep his shot down. Flicks and touches. All the way, a deflected shot. Back to Garcia. A run from Zabaleta, who picked out David Silva. A lashed effort, City's first of the game. Aguero. Great close control from him. Makes the release to Kolarov, who returns the favourites. Aguero. Aguero from distance! Saved by Adrian. Aguero slipping as he pulled the trigger. A bit unstable underfoot. Aguero never fully planted. Toure to Nasri. West Ham players flooding the box. It's Toure over to the back post. City players trying to stay onside. That left them a few paces off Yaya Toure's ball. All City so far. Kolarov! Tipped over by Adrian. There are few can hit a more powerful shot. And Alexander Kolarov producing a fine save from the West Ham goalkeeper. Front in to Aguero. He'll try and keep the ball in play. Oh, that's a deft touch from Sergio Aguero, and Dzeko lifts the ball over the top. A sublime touch from Sergio Aguero. Kompany drags it away from him. Here's McCartney, takes a deflection on its way in, and Joe Hart receives a knock from Nolan. Javi Garcia remonstrates with Nolan, and Martin Atkinson is going to show a yellow card. Kompany also arguing the toss with Kevin Nolan. He becomes the first player booked in this game. Flick through, David Silva. Tries to hold it up. Tries to pull it across. For Sergio Aguero, it's out for a corner. Took that extra touch, wanted to go inside. Nolan stayed with him. This time he's squared up. And a shot from Nasri! And a goal for Manchester City. Everything is going according to plan for the Blues. Samir Nasri's strike puts City 1-0 up. Meanwhile, over at Anfield, Liverpool 0, Newcastle United 1. City on course to be crowned champions. They kept knocking and knocking at the door. And finally it opens for Samir Nasri. Adrian at full stretch. Might have got a touch on that. But could only deflect it onto the post and in. Manchester City 1, West Ham United 0. Well, a scorer of big goals, Samir Nasri. He's come up with another one. Nasri, Zabaleta running through the middle. Aguero on the right. Aguero pulls it across first time. It's wide from Zabaleta. That trademark City surge. Played short by Nasri to Toure. Toure to Silva. Silva puts it onto his left. It hits the bar. Off the deflection of a West Ham player. And that takes us to half-time. The rain has stopped. The sun is out. Manchester City are 1-0 to the good. Liverpool losing 1-0 against Newcastle United. Everything is stacking up in Manchester City's favour. 45 more minutes to come. Manchester City 1, West Ham 0. Swung over. Kompany scores! 2-0. Vincent Kompany with a captain's goal. His teammates pile on. Vincent Kompany has perhaps scored the goal that will give Manchester City the league title. The corner sent in. Dzeko and Carroll combining to provide a loose ball, and Kompany knocking it in inside the 6-yard box. It's Manchester City 2, West Ham United 0. The cork can be loosened on the champagne now. And there's the celebration of a man in absolute ecstasy. As the fans break into the Poznan. The signature City celebration. Silva, Zabaleta, Aguero's waiting, Aguero's header! Wide from Aguero. Heroics from him might not be needed, but he is desperate to get on the score sheet. It is 1-1 in the game between Liverpool and Newcastle. Here's David Silva, tries for low drive, falls back to Silva. Silva's shot takes a deflection, out for a corner. Daniel Agger has levelled things up at Anfield. The shot from Silva deflected wide. Here's Fernandinho. Now Nasri. And Manchester City have done it! Premier League champions for 2013-2014. Manchester City. No need for the late heroics this time around, for Blues do the business with a 2-0 win over West Ham. Fans flood onto the pitch. The celebrations start. It's party time at the Etihad. And the game has ended Manchester City 2, West Ham 0. City are champions. Security helping out. Jubilant scenes. There will be a parade around Manchester with the trophy. There appears to be no way of clearing the pitch at the Etihad, though. Everybody getting involved, this entire Manchester City squad. Followed up by Vincent Kompany. The captain to lift the Premier League trophy. Manchester City are Premier League champions for 2013-2014. A fantastic season comes to a close at the Etihad with City as the league champions.